Scorpio rising to the moon. May we start the month with your powerful, transformative, deep dive full moon, setting the tone for the month. Honey, this month you ain't playing games. You are moving on up, going into your biggest, baddest self, letting go of anything, anyone, old narratives, old stories, honey. They're no longer serving you. 11 degrees of Scorpio. If you have any planets around 11 degrees of Scorpio, your ascendant's around there. Give or take 10 degrees either side. I always work with a 10-degree orb for the person, planets, full moon, lunations, because the luminaries have a wider orb. However, Scorpios, you're going to feel this. Scorpio Sun, you're going to feel this. Scorpio Moon, you're going to feel this too, right? You're changing, honey. You're transforming. You're shifting. You're getting rid of old paradigms, old stories, old ways of doing things. You know, you are now moving into a new network, a new time frame, a new. I've been doing this thing like quantum leaping into my desired future, and you are about to quantum leap into your next level. Are you ready to do this? This full moon, the first of the month, falls in around Beltane as well. I love Beltane, amazing time for transformation to let go of. Um, First of all, be grateful and thankful for where you are now and how you got here, because the version that we're letting go of, well, they brought you here, right? So we have to thank that version and then lovingly let that go too, you know, because then once we do that, we can move forward, call it all in, and step into a highest timeline, honey. This is gonna be the first of the month. This sets the tone for the month, right? This May is like super auspicious because not only do you have the full moon in your sign, you will then have the new moon in the opposite sign, your seventh house in Taurus, right? Big fixed house, fixed sign energy, huge, huge pivotal moments, especially when you have anything going on in the quadrants, which is like the fourth, the first, the seventh, and the 10th houses in your birth chart. There's always going to be huge energy. And then not only that, we end the month on the last day of the month. This month is so synced when it comes to numerology, and we end the month with a Sagittarius full moon, right? And for you, this is going to fall into the house of your money and your values, which I'll get onto in a moment, all right? And so, yeah, for the start of the month, incredible time to set intentions. Not about manifestation, but like, okay, I am no longer available for X, Y, and Z. You know, because this is the first house as well. This could be like a physical transformation too. You know, the first house is the body, how you present yourself. You know what I mean? How you the vibe that you give off. Because it could be you might be like, you know, what, I don't feel any different, but your vibe will be different, and people notice it. Me, for example, I've had so many comments over the last few weeks about my vibe, my energy. Okay, so I conjunct my sun right now. This is a long transit, right? So I'm transforming too. Your modern era with Pluto, and actually I'm having a Saturn opposition as well, right? And there's a huge transformative energy. It's happening in the first house, and I've changed my appearance. Like I've literally transformed my appearance, right? And it's gone down really well. And people are quick to come in and really positively, you know. Like I said, and not about how I look, but about my energy. And like your vibe is different. Even your videos, you seem different. You know, like in a great way. Like you're more chill, relaxed, joyous. And it was because I've gone through so much transformation, leading up to this moment where I am now. I'm sat in my house in Spain. Really lucky to be here. Yes, I'm lucky, but I've also did the work, right? Um, and there was so much Plutonian, Scorpionic. Last year, in my lunar return, sorry, my solar return, I was a Scorpio moon, right? In the eighth house. So whenever you have a moon in the eighth house, especially a Scorpio moon as well, because the moon is said to be a detriment in Scorpio, right? So it's more challenging, right? Because Scorpio wants to get to the bottom of shit, and it wants you to heal, transform, do the work, right? And so leading to this moment and this glow up everyone's telling me I'm having was a deep, deep transformation involving lots of shadow work, lots of tears, lots of goodbyes, lots of letting go, right? So this is the key for the month for you. And then moving on forward, around the 16th, we have a new moon happening for you in the seventh house of Taurus. The moon is exalted in Taurus, so she loves to be there, acts really well. Amazing for you for your relationships because this is the seventh house. Whether you're single, whether you're in a partnership, whether you're looking for love or not, the seventh house is your relationship house. All right, and so you're gonna have this focus on that. It's gonna bring it to you. It's gonna highlight it for you. It's gonna be something going on in a partner's life. It's gonna be to the forefront during this lunation, which is gonna set the tone for the next 6 months. So it could be that you meet somebody over the next 2 weeks, fortnight, month, which is gonna be someone who's gonna be really someone or somebody's who are gonna be really important over the next 6 months of your transformation. Whether that be a personal relationship, a professional relationship, or a family dynamic, for example, all in relationships. Yes, the seventh house is more to do with your bonds and romance, but also contractual agreements too. So it could be a great time to sign on the dotted line when it comes to business agreements, work contracts. You know, Mercury will be in Taurus, which I want to talk about in a minute. So again, yeah, Mercury in Taurus is good for assigning something which is long-standing. Taurus doesn't do things by halves, right? It's like, okay, I am gonna check all the details. This is gonna be solidifying something for the long term. It's not like a quick thing. It's like, okay, if I'm signing this, if I'm receiving this is gonna be something that's gonna be in my life for many, many years to come, like a good source of abundance and prosperity. Because Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus will be sailing through Gemini into the sign of Cancer as well this month, which where it'll meet up with Jupiter, exaltation lord, bringing you abundance, wealth, and blessings too. And that's going to be on the 16th, right? And this is going to be I believe I wrote down 25 degrees. Is it right? Yes, 25 degrees of Taurus. Again, planets around 25 degrees, especially on angular signs as well, like Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. If you're planets around 25 degrees, 15 degrees, 5 degrees, that's the orb, right? You're going to be feeling this lunation the most. T-squaring your work, your house of your work, your career, T-squaring your home. So you may decide to buy inside property. There could be some movement going on around family home, family dynamics, a new beginning and a new chapter when it comes to something to do with where you live, the people that you call home. It could be a new career venture, a new work opportunity coming up, because this squares the 10th house as well. So it'll be something that's going to be challenging, but if you do the hard thing, you'll be rewarded with the blessings of this new moon. Okay. The next day, around the 18th, Mars enters Taurus. Okay, and so for you, my darling, this will be again highlighting your seventh house. There's a lot of seventh house activation going on for you. Mars in the seventh house, great for passion into your relationships, right? I'm just going through this transit now. I can confirm passion has been very good. I'm single, lots of passion. That's all I'm going to go into on that. Okay, really great for that. It can bring, I've noticed with Mars going in the house with others, it can make people a bit combative towards you for no fucking reason. So just like, not that you have to be a doormat. I'm a Libra rising. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to give you that. I'm not going to respond to that or react to that, shall I say? I'm going to let you do you, honey. All right. But if there's three strikes, I'm going to take out the hoop earrings. I'm going to let you know what time it is. All right. So there is that as well. So just bear that in mind. Mars in seventh house can sometimes make you have bust ups with your partners and your partnerships. But also, it can give you the driving determination to, because passion is like a two-way thing, right? It can give you the driving determination to go after what you want when it comes to things such as contracts, business, really doubling down on the work that you do with others, really doubling down on the passion that you have for your work and your career, or the passion that you have with your relationships too. So there is that as well. It could be that your partner's going to be really passionate or have drive and ambition to go after what they want because it is the house of others. Watch you with Mars. I mean, I had a Mars opposition because I have natal Mars in the first house. But for you guys, if you have Mars in the seventh, it can give you driving determination to go after what you want. I sometimes find with Mars opposition in the seventh house that you can sometimes become ill and sick, feverish, break out to your skin and stuff. I've had all of those during this transit. So just be mindful of that. So what you can do to combat the energy of Mars is to wear red, eat red food, eat spicy food, go to like a hot yoga class, a sauna, something with this heat, you know. On the same day, Venus is moving from your 8th house into your 9th house, which is incredible because she will be blessing you in the realms of travel and communication. So you may decide to book some flights and go on a journey, honey. Venus in the 9th house is great for travel. It's great for delving into your spirituality. If you are involved in anything to do with legal stuff, lawyers, solicitors, judicial stuff, trust that Venus has your back in the 9th house because the 9th house is the court of law. Venus here is balance, fairness, favorable outcomes. So that is great, right? Venus in the 9th house is really good for working with others like mentors, with like a life coach, like a spiritual wellness healer type person. You could become a coach if you're thinking of coaching other people and teaching what you know. This could be great for that as well. The 9th house is higher learning, higher education, so you will be stepping back into that. Venus in the 9th house is great for falling in love on holiday. So if you go on a vacation, you have a fucking amazing holiday romance. Libra rising, I'm here for all the romance, so that's great for you, right? Um, or because the 9th house rules other cultures, right? So this could mean that you might meet someone in your local area because it opposes the 3rd house who's of another culture from you. That's not like, you know, far from the imagination because we live in a very diverse, which I absolutely love. We live in a multicultural, diverse community, and I love that. I love that, right? So you could literally meet someone, in your local neighborhood because it opposes your 3rd house who's like, a different background from you, different culture, different beliefs, and it can be like romantically involved because this is Venus, all right? International money, money from clients from abroad, because Venus is in the 9th house, traveling for money, traveling for work, traveling for a spiritual retreat, traveling for like um education purposes, like going on a course or something, a convention. Then on the 20th, a few days after that, so a week from the new moon, and the sun will move into Gemini. And so for you, this will be your 8th house activation, right? Activating clientele, activating other people's money. So you could come into some big money when it comes to the people that you work with. You might get that bank loan, you might get that credit card, you might get like a windfall from like an inheritance or due money owed to you from like a tax rebate or something like that. The 8th house rules other people's money too, so it could be like wealthy clients, international clients, traveling for money, traveling for work. It could also mean that your partner, because the 8th house is second from the 7th. It could, because it's their money. It could mean that their money is going to get a glow up. Like they're going to receive like huge amounts of money as well. So be aware of that. This is like a 4-week cycle, so this is really great. The sun in the 8th house is going to highlight like sex, passion, intimacy. Scorpio, it's time to get sexual, passionate, intimate, physical, non-physical, all of it. Do it. Delving into I love the 8th house because it's like delving into tarot and spirituality. It's like murder mysteries and like the whodunits and crime scene investigation shit. Get your tarot deck out, consult an astrologer, do some breath work, light some incense. Love it. Then we have your money house is the solstice of this month. This is a big month for money for you, right? All pretty positive too. All pretty positive. We finished the month on the 31st with a 9-degree Sagittarius full moon for you in the house of your money, your income, your values, what you believe to be true about you, and the money that you can earn. So, a new cosmic reset 6-month portal to manifest the money that you want, the abundance that you want, the wealth that you want, new money coming in, new work opportunities, career advancements. This is incredible. Love this for you. Let's pull a tarot card out. Let me just grab my deck. Oh my god, I'm not as organized today. So let's get into it. Scorpio risings, Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon. Guys, if you want a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email in the link. Email me. There's a waiting list, and we can kiki and do like tarot, astro, all the things. And of course, you know I'd love it if you'd like and subscribe. And share this video. Honey, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Look at this. You are getting that coin, honey. You are getting that money. You are getting that bag. Abundance is coming in. And you know what? It's not going to be like a windfall of like, yes, there can be windfall of money coming in. Trust that it's going to be substantial, long lasting, security. You can rely on it. It's always going to be there. Your foundation is solid. You are you are blessed by the universe. Keep going, even if it feels like a hard slog. Sometimes, like slow with the Knight of Pentacles, it's not like charging through. It's like slow and steady wins the race. Do you remember that parrot? Is it called a parable or something? When it's about like or a fable? Is that right? And it's about the hare and the tortoise. And did the tortoise win the race even though it's really slow? Because the hare, what did the hare do? I can't remember now. But the tortoise won the race because it kept going at an even pace. Keep doing what you're doing. Hold the vision, right? Take inspired action and allow the universe to support you.